DJ Omega here with a review of the ColorSplash 200B by Chauvet. Before we start, a simple disclaimer. This is an independent review and all comments made in this video do not reflect the views of Chauvet. I am not trying to sell any of this gear and I am not getting paid to do this. I am making this to hopefully help other DJs make the best informed decisions when spending their money on DJ related gear. Please subscribe so you won't miss future video reviews, and feel free to comment and ask questions. Some specs of this unit is it's a 6-channel DMX512 LED wash light can. It has 199 ultra bright LEDs, and that includes 67 red, 66 green, and 66 blue. And it has built-in color change programs, so even if you don't have a DMX controller, it will still go through different washes and things like that. It also has RGB color mixing, and because it's LED, it means the lifespan of those LEDs is 100,000 hours. It also has master-slave mode, so you can run multiple units and they will sync together. And you can select colors without even having a controller using the dip switches on the back, which I'll show you. But the nice thing is if you do have a controller, DMX controller, you can really have great flexibility with this light. Now it is a wash light, which means it does not provide a small beam of light, but it's meant to cover a wide area. You can be used as uplighting, to illuminate the dance floor and things like that. Taking a look at the front of the unit, that's where the LEDs sit. It has a nice edge, as you can see turned aside, protects the LEDs. There is not a cover or lens on here, but it sits behind the metal casing to protect those LEDs. It has a nice bracket. And then to the back of the unit, you have your DMX in and out. That's how you would link it up to your DMX controller. Here you have your choice of voltage. Really isn't a big deal if you're not traveling, things like that. There's a music and auto little switch here to go from music sync or just auto with the internal programs. There is a min-max rotary button to do how sensitive the microphone is. You have your fuse on the back here. You have a little LED here on the back that will be solid when you're in music mode, and it'll blink continuously if a DMX signal is present. So it's a good way, if your light's up on a truss and things like that, you can see that nice blue LED and tell whether it's in music mode or if you have control of it with your DMX lighting or DMX controller. And again, right here then is the power cord to provide power to the unit. Some things I like about this unit is that one, it's LED, which means long-lasting bulbs. You don't have to worry about power consumption because it's real low power, and you don't have to ever worry about these things getting hot, like you would with a typical power can. So you don't have to worry about if you do use it as uplighting, if a little kid comes over and touches it, he's not going to burn, or he or she is not going to burn themselves, which is always a plus. It's a nice sturdy metal casing. It's small. A typical par can would be a lot bigger than that. And unlike a typical par can, you can produce multiple colors with this one unit, so you don't need to have as many, and you can still provide a good light show. Another nice feature about LED lighting, and this light in particular, is that you don't have a duty cycle. So you can run these things all night long, which is nice because that means that the lights that you bring to an event you can actually use during the entire event, and you don't have to have them off for a certain amount of period so it can cool down and things like that. So it's really nice. It's a light you can use all night long. It's real lightweight, compact. I actually have 2 of them here that I'm going to use as a wash lighting for my mobile rig. And I'll put up some videos of that when I get it up and running. Here we have the Chauvet 200B running in its auto mode, so it's just going through all the colors with the lights on. just to kind of give you an idea of where we're at. The light fixture right there is about 10 feet from the wall, and I'm about 5 feet to the right of that light, just to kind of give you a perspective. Now, of course, if you were back a lot further, that beam spread would be a lot greater. So what I'll do now is I'll turn off the lights so you can see what it looks like in a dark room. So as you can see, pretty impressive light. Can fade through all the different colors and that. I do not have it hooked up to a DMX controller right now, so I'm just kind of letting it go. I can turn it into sound active mode. So there's what the red looks like. The blue. And the green, so that's your RGB LED lighting. In future videos I will definitely hook it up to DMX, play it to music and things like that, and really show you the different programs that this unit does have. But for right now, this is a quick overview of the Chauvet 200B wash LED lighting. Here's a quick look of the light of what the audience would see. This again is in its auto mode, so I'll put it into sound active so you can see the individual colors. Now the streaks that you see on the camera, that's just the limitations of the digital camera that I'm using. So that's what the blue looks like. The red. And the green. And again, that's only the 3 base colors of the LEDs, but you can definitely mix those colors to make, yellows, purples, all different sort of colors, which gives you great creativity when you're trying to put together a light show. I also mentioned earlier in this video that these LED wash lights can be used as a kind of uplighting or mood setting effect. So here I have it just sitting on the ground against a white wall there, and I have it in sound active mode, so you can see it run through the different colors there. But it really provides a pretty cool effect. I don't know if the camera will catch all of this, but it's real sharp colors, real bright colors in an LED. You really can't go wrong with that. So the Chauvet 200B wash light, check it out. Check Chauvet's website. If you want to see other videos of how this works with DMX, things like that, shoot me a comment below. I'd be more than happy to do more videos on this light for you. It's a great light. All the lighting that you saw tonight was just with one 200B, so you get an idea of what one light looks like. Like I said earlier, I have 2 of them, so I can show you some cool chases and really show you how you can expand that wash light using 2 or more fixtures.